So I got rear-ended on November 1st. Had my Harley taken to the same dealership that I bought it from 2 days later. And now it is finally got it back, and it's New Year's Day 2014. And last night I picked the bike up and I was in a rush to get to work. They just washed it, so I couldn't really tell what was going on with it and all that. So I drove to work, was checking it out a little while later. First thing I noticed was they told me that the rear shock was damaged on the right side. The shaft was bent and had to be replaced. Well, this shock has not been replaced. There's still rust growing on it. There's the same pink paint that they use to mark damaged parts right there. Then I noticed my throttle sticking. And then there was all the giant scratches down the brand new bars that they just put on for me. Then after that, I noticed that they when I went to look at the bike at the dealership, they had the tank and the side cover off. They told me it was out for paint. Well, this tank still has the same scratches on it that were there when I had it, or before they took it. Right, there's a couple big ones. There's one right there. There's a little nick right there. Then after that, I noticed it looks like they just took 600 grit sandpaper and just sanded the side cover. It was supposed to be repainted. More scratches than that than my old 4x4 pickup truck. After that, I noticed that the oil was way over full. And this is the New Year's Day, like I said, 2014, a day after I drove my bike to D-Land, which is about 30 minutes away. And everything seemed to be fine. And then when I parked the bike and went to drive it home, right at home, I got home. I got a little ways down the road and noticed an oil smell. So I pulled over and there was oil burning off of the header wrap on that back pipe there. So I rode it home. This morning I get up. I was going to go change the oil because I noticed some sparkly stuff in the oil last night. And the oil is extremely over full. It's cold right now and it's still all the way up to the top of the dipstick. There's oil running down the side cover right here. All this is oil. Oil all over the back shock. All over the fender support bracket there. All over the rear fender. Oil everywhere. On the swing arm. All over on the frame. Don't know where it's coming from. It's dripping right off of there. Oil all over the back sprocket. Pooled up right there. Dripping on the ground. All over on the rear tire. Rear pooled up right there on on the rim. The tire is totally saturated on that half. Come over here. There's nasty fingerprints and crap everywhere that they were supposed to clean off before I got it back. That's what took them 45 minutes to detail this thing after they were done, supposedly. Like I said, they said that they were going to paint my tank. There's the rubber strip from that stupid LED light that I had on there. Also was told that they were going to detail the bike, clean the frame up. It's worse than it. I got it back worse than it, and they got it. Oil pooled up right there. Dripping off the bottom of the battery cover. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, oil everywhere. Running down there. So yeah, not to mention last night when I was riding home, it was raining. My throttle was sticking. And I had oil coming out of the tank and running onto my rear tire on the wet roads with the throttle sticking.